Hello everyone. I would like us to create ebook using our WPS app. Let me show you how the app looks. Okay, so you can see how the app looks. This is the icon, right? WPS. There are many other apps one could use to create ebook on the App Store or Play Store, but this is the one I prefer. Right, so if your phone permits this, proceed to download the app. If you don't have it, download it. If you have it, then proceed to update it and then launch the app. Once you launch the app, you are going to see this launch, what should I say, this home uh, background, right? Starting with recent, that's what it's going to show. Then cloud, tools, templates, and me. That is if you have account with them. Of course, before you can use it, you need to have account with them. You can see my name here. You create accounts with them using your Gmail. Right, so let's go straight to work. I'll try as much as I can to make this video very simple and fast. All right, so pay attention to understand everything I'm going to say here. There's no big work in ebook creation. All right, so now the first thing to do, because I am starting out new, don't bother about files you are seeing here. If you have never done any work in your WPS, you're never going to see anything here, right? Everywhere here is going to be empty. Or if you have not saved other people's work, maybe ebook, PDF files, or all that, you may never have anything here. So assuming that your recent is just blank, nothing is in it, see what you're going to be seeing. You're going to be seeing these two icons, the plus icon and the camera icon, and you are definitely going to click on the plus icon. That icon means add or create, to create new. Right here you can see documents, you can see presentation, you can see spreadsheets, talking about Excel, right? This is PDF, this is a memo, this is scanner, this is folder, upload, and many other things as you click these ones down, right? So these are the things that you have here, but we are going to be creating documents. So you tap on that document, it will drive you into this place showing you many templates, right? To show you many templates. If you have become conversant with a particular template to use, you may go ahead, but I think that will really take you time, right? You need to master a particular template, or maybe become used to one, be acclimatized with how to manipulate the elements on it to get what you want. But for now, I'm going to be using blank because I'm starting out new, like I told you. So this is blank I'm talking about. I'm going to click on it, and then it will drive me into the page where I will now do my work. WPS app is loading my page, and this is exactly how it's going to be. All right, this is how it's going to be. So it is going to automatically bring out my keyboard. Yes, you can see this is my keyboard. What? Yeah, this is my keyboard, as you can see. So right now I'm going to start typing. Assuming you have your work somewhere already, what you just need to do is to copy and paste, and that is exactly what I'm going to do now. Okay, so I'm going to paste the work I have already copied. Then I'm going to show you the next thing I'm going to do. Yeah, this is the work. But okay, I'm going to, I think it came up 13 pages. I'm not going to edit all of them. I'm just going to show you a few things that I need to do just for your better understanding, right? So let me reduce the size, that's the zooming size. Okay, now assuming this is exactly what I want, though some tests are not the way I want them, so I can proceed to rearrange them the way I want. It is something I copied on WhatsApp. So WhatsApp kind of is a smaller app than this particular WPS, right? I mean, it has a small interface. Okay, so now this particular thing you are seeing here, the first line you are seeing here is graphic design theory. I want to make that graphic design theory to be different from others by color and by form. Okay, so what do I mean by form? I'm talking about making it bold, right? Making it bold. So I click on this first icon here, click on that first icon. As you're seeing it there, take a look. You will see B here. This is B. That is to make it bold. This is to make it italize. This is to underline it. Here is where to change my font. Here is where to touch your font size. Here is where to strike through. Are you getting that? And these ones you are seeing, they are text colors. These ones are highlights and the rest of them. So in your private time, just take time to look at these things, touch them to know what they are. All right. So remember, I talked about making that graphic design theory to be bold, talking about the form, and that is exactly what I want to do now. Just click on that bold, and let me change the color also by giving it. Oh, sorry, I'm not supposed to go to there. All right. Let me see more colors. Which color am I going to? Okay, let me use that blue color. Okay, so that is that. Then after that, we go back. Right, we go back. Just tap on your work environment. It will go back. So you see the difference now. Good. You can continue doing that to all your headings. Now this is the first page. Assuming you don't want this break. You don't want this break here. You want to continue with the next page, just like the way we used to type in computer. All you just need to do is to bring your cursor in this area to pop up your keyboard, and then you click on enter. Yes, it is off from here. It is off from here. So it has entered the new page, right? So that is what I want you to understand. Now let's go further into this. If you take a look at this area, you will see something like this. Okay, let's say number 1. I'll just mention the number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4, and number 5. So when I start explaining them, you will understand. I have already explained this one. All right, so when I start explaining them, you will understand what they are. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, and let me also talk about this one. You can see done here. You can see the save button here. You can see undo and redo rather, yeah. And then this is the pages I'm working on, right, currently. So this is cancel. All right, so just take note of all these things, but where I'm going to talk specifically now are these ones below. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That is from my left. Okay, so this particular one, the number 1 from this low is view. If you want to view your work, it is going to bring it out in the finish, just like when you want to print from computer, it will show you print view. That is what that one talks about. Do you get? Now this particular second one is where to edit your text. You want to make it capital, you want to put text background, you want to make it you want to increase the font size or reduce the font size, you want to make it bold, let me bring other ones out. These are colors. Okay, let me go to more. All right, okay, that is exactly what I talked about then. All right, so everything that you need to set up your page, here is where you will find it. All right, and that is when it is on home. But when it is on file, there you talk about saving, whether you save as anything PDF or whatever, you export to PDF or whatever. So that is what that file talks about. Then we know insert here talks about whether you want to insert a picture, you want to insert a text box, you want to insert shape. Yes, sometimes you might need to create a kind of ebook that will require a shape. You want to insert comments from the internet, from anywhere, tables, blank pages, and all that. So these are the things. Now the next one is view. Now this view here, there's not really much thing you want to find and replace. That is, or you want to view, you want to count the words in your work. I think this has to do with mechanical accuracy. All right, so review, just like these ones are mechanical accuracy. In your time, you can take time to work on them. Now this area talking about pen, that is if you want to be writing with your pen, but I didn't enable it in mine. That is why I had to turn it over. Right, I'm not writing, I'm only typing. So just take your time, go through all these things. Right, but what I want you to understand is that when you are done doing all your work, if you are satisfied, the next thing you need to do is to click done up here. Okay, not done yet. You click on save rather. You click on save first. Okay, sorry for saying done. You click on save first. Now when you click on save, it is going to bring out a space like this for you to type in the name. It will actually bring out the first letters or the first sentence or the first word on your work environment. You can just quickly change the name if you are not satisfied with what it's showing, but if you are, just go ahead to save. But make sure you know where you are saving your work. You're saving your work to. Okay, all right. So you click on save. After clicking on save, now the next thing is to click on done. That is very simple. Just very, very simple. All right. You can see the pages. Yes. These are the pages of the work I did. I didn't have to go through all this to start arranging them. If I had done that, you would have seen a very beautiful look. So take your time. Just from the example I showed in the first one, those things are necessary. You just have to, make, you must not actually use different colors, but you know what you want. You know how you want your book to look, right? If you are good with black inks, all true, fine. But if you want to add colors, you can use matured colors, right? Like you can use some primary colors, right? Some primary colors. You can just use blue. You can use blue and red, right? Yellow may be if you want to use for background, right? You can also employ the use of some secondary colors like pink if you want to, green in some areas. If you want to make something very highlight, you want to make something very outstanding, you can use green or something. So this is just my suggestion. So when you are done doing all this, you can now go back to your app. Let's see this particular work that I've saved here. So I've saved it now, right? Let's go back. Let's go out completely. It's still saving. It hasn't been added to my recents. Yes, it has appeared now, right? So now I'm going to convert it quickly to PDF, all right? I'm going to convert it to PDF. So what I'll do, the same way I started, I just click on this plus sign here, and then I want to create PDF. I now click on PDF. Now it will ask me create blank slash blah 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 or whatever. I'll say documents to PDF. That's the second option. I click on documents to PDF, right? My work is in this app already, so it's going to ask me to bring my work here. Okay, so there should be work in recent now. Just wait a little. Okay, it was taking time, that's why I had to pause the video. Now it has shown on my recent, so I'll quickly click on that particular graphic design, WPS office. Now this is the file I want to convert. All right, now if you take a look at this place, remove WPS logo. If I click on this place, it's going to request for me to pay, but I have to change it to basic. All right, but the only thing is that I'm going to see a watermark that is giving credit to the app developers. All right, so I'm going to click on basic. Are you seeing that? Yes, that's giving credit to the app developers. That's for people to know that this is the app I use to do that. After making choice of what I want, I can quickly click on imports, export to PDF. All right, and it's going to ask me to save. Where do I want to save? I can decide to save on my cloud. I can decide to save anywhere at all. All right, so for now, I'm just going to export to PDF and save. Yeah. So yes, you can see now it's saving. Yeah, it's moving. Are you seeing? Yes, it's moving. Yeah, it's moving. Yeah, it's moving. It's done. Are you seeing that? This is my PDF. So I can go to the location where I saved it now and then copy it as PDF, not as link. I don't need to give somebody PDF files. You can actually download it. I don't need to send someone my link. I rather send the person the PDF file. All right. So as you can see, this book here, I can actually send it to someone. All right. So take your time and create this ebook, and then make sure that you go through it very well. before you save and then you export to PDF. Thank you very much for your time. Do have a lovely moment.